Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 10 subtle ways to tell if a girl likes you. Now, let's begin. Number 1, personal questions. Curiosity is one of the most reliable signs of romantic interest. If a girl likes you, she'll ask questions to find out small, personal details about you and your life. She may ask about your preferences, your pet peeves, and your favorite things. She may ask you where you're from and what your life is like. These kinds of personal questions demonstrate genuine interest and curiosity. She's collecting and retaining information about you because she's curious about you as an individual. She finds you interesting, engaging, and attractive, so she asks questions to get to know you better. If you feel the same way, then don't hesitate to open up. You may be afraid of talking too much, but when a girl likes you, she wants to know every detail about you. Number 2, natural progress. How does it feel to like a girl that likes you back? Well, when your feelings are mutual, the relationship feels surprisingly easy. Yeah, for some reason, the stress of dating seems to melt away and your usual questions just fly out the window. Each time you make plans, she's proactive and available. In person, your conversations just flow naturally, and the relationship seems to progress without any trouble. You may find yourself wondering, why is everything going so smoothly? Well, if this sounds familiar, her feelings may be as strong as yours. And like you, she's invested in the relationship, and that investment is obvious every step of the way. You don't have to work to get her attention. You don't feel desperate or insecure. Somehow, someway, everything just feels easy because this girl likes you back. Number 3, testing the waters. Making physical contact, also known as breaking the touch barrier, is one of the trickiest hurdles in a relationship. The touch barrier is an invisible boundary that divides two people who may be interested in a romantic connection. Before breaking the touch barrier, you maintain physical distance from each other in order to show respect for the other person's space and boundaries. But as you get to know each other, one person may close that physical distance, thereby breaking the touch barrier and expressing interest or attraction. When a girl is interested in you, she may find subtle ways to break the touch barrier and make physical contact. Rarely will she use big gestures like holding your hand or leaning in for a kiss. Instead, she'll close the distance with small, subtle gestures like laying her hand on your arm. If she's sending these physical signals, it's a promising sign that there's a spark between you. But keep this in mind, there's no guarantee a girl is interested in you physically or romantically even if she breaks the touch barrier. Most of the time, girls use subtle physical gestures to test the waters. She may put her hand on your arm or leg to see how it feels. If it's comfortable and exciting, she may break the touch barrier several more times. Take it slow and make a small move of your own. If she feels comfortable and happy, your relationship is moving in the right direction. Number 4, a sharp memory. When you like someone, you may be fascinated by their lives. You want to know about their history, listen to their stories, and share in their experiences. To you, every detail about them is interesting. Without thinking, you retain details of their lives and personalities. If a girl likes you, she'll remember similar details about you. She'll listen to your stories and later recall specific information about you or your life. If you notice that she actively remembers the things you say, she may be interested in you. Number 5, social invitations. A girl who likes you will try to involve you in her life. She'll show you her favorite places, include you in her favorite activities, and most importantly, introduce you to the people she loves most. For example, she may invite you to spend time with her friends or come to dinner with her family. She may bring you to gatherings at work or social events in her community. In other words, when a girl likes you, she involves you in her private life and proudly introduces you to her loved ones. She wants you to connect with the people she cares about because she considers you an important part of her life. Number 6, finding a way. She may have a busy schedule, an active social life, and a long list of hobbies, but if a girl likes you, she'll make time to spend with you. No matter how chaotic her schedule becomes, she'll find windows to call you, text you, and see you in person. In other words, she makes you a priority in her life. She values the time she spends with you and is willing to sacrifice her free time to enjoy your company. When a girl likes you, I mean really likes you, she'll make time for you, just like you make time for her. Spending time together is anything but a chore. A girl who likes you will feel the same way. On the other hand, when a girl isn't interested, she'll use any number of excuses to avoid deepening your relationship. She may say she's excited to spend time together, but when the time comes to hang out, she always has something else to do. She'll blame her busy schedule or the other people in her life. You may feel like you have to convince her to spend time with you. Either way, the relationship may be more one-sided than you realize. Number 7. Proactive suggestions. Alright, let's say you have a date scheduled for tomorrow with a girl you like. All of a sudden, she texts you saying she's busy and she can't make it. How do you know if she's making an excuse or if she's really busy? When she's trying to avoid spending time with you, she may say something simple like, "I can't go out with you tomorrow. Something came up." In this situation, she rarely explains what the problem is and she makes no effort to reschedule the date you planned. From your perspective, it feels like she isn't interested in you at all. Chances are, you're probably right. On the other hand, when a girl is interested in you, she makes an effort to follow through on your plans. She may have an unavoidable engagement, but that doesn't mean she suddenly lost interest in you. Instead of making a vague excuse, a girl that likes you will explain what happened and reschedule for another time. For example, she might say, "I can't go out with you tomorrow because I have to cover a shift at work. Could we go out this weekend instead?" A message like this shows that she is interested in seeing you again. In other words, she doesn't want her busy schedule to possibly ruin your strong connection. Number 8. Consistent signals. In the early stages of a relationship, it can be difficult to figure out whether someone likes you. During the first few weeks or even months, you may be struggling to interpret her signals and messages. You may be racking your brain, wondering if she's genuinely interested or just stringing you along. But there's a big difference in the behavior of someone who likes you and someone who doesn't. If a girl doesn't like you, she may send mixed, confusing signals which leave you wondering where she stands. She flakes on plans and promises. She'll disappear for a week or ignore your messages. Just when you think she's not interested, she suddenly reaches out and gives you hope. This hot and cold behavior is a clear sign she is not invested in the relationship. She's sending mixed signals because she doesn't have strong feelings to make a commitment to you. When someone really likes you, they'll make their feelings clear by consistently sending positive signals. She's not hot and cold, and she doesn't play hard to get. She won't disappear for weeks at a time or bail on plans you've made. If a girl likes you, she has no intention of stringing you along. Instead, she's engaged with a relationship and committed to you. Number 9. Small gestures. Many people use big romantic gestures to judge someone's feelings, but those gestures can be misleading. In fact, it's usually the small, unconscious gestures that signify genuine feelings. For example, she may not buy you expensive presents or cook you elaborate meals, but she'll do small things to show you that you're on her mind. When she goes on vacation, she may buy you a funny souvenir. If you're feeling sick, she may bring you medicine and ask you how you're feeling. On their own, these are small, simple gestures. They don't require much time or money, but they do demonstrate how she really feels. She buys you souvenirs because you're on her mind. She brings you medicine because she wants to make you feel better. Now, they may not seem like much, but each of these small gestures represent her true feelings. Number 10. Word choice. There's one word that reliably signals romantic attraction, and that word is "we." When she unconsciously uses the word "we" to describe you and her, she thinks of you two as a natural pair. You're an important person in her life, and she may even imagine sharing a future with you. Without thinking, she may describe the two of you as one unit, one couple. Even if you're not in a relationship yet, this powerful signal gives you a strong impression of how she really feels. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.